Hello again from Central Virginia. Well, it is just before Thanksgiving. It's the Monday of Thanksgiving week. We've had some little small frosts that have produced some frost pockets and finally gotten to some of my pepper plants. But I have other things that are growing strong, even some summer flowers like marigolds. My garden slopes from, it's on a slight slope, and it slopes from the west side down to the east side slightly, and also from the north slightly down to the south. Now, usually those lower levels are the ones that get hit by frost first, and that's exactly what's happened here. For example, right here, you see my African blue basil, and it's still fine. But the one just about 20 feet away or so got zapped, as did that whole area down there. And so it is now time to go and pull peppers, pull some marigolds and basil out from that area, and put this garden to bed. I can't do the whole thing today because it is Thanksgiving week and there's a lot to do. So today I'm just going to chop down what I've got. I might even have some additional peppers in there. Who knows? And if I do, well, I'll pick them. So let's go ahead and get started. Tomorrow or later in the week, I'll come back and I'll go ahead and finish cleaning, putting this bed to bed. Putting this bed to sleep for the winter. And I'll show you how the method that I'm going to use for this area as well. And decide today whether this is a coat day or a not coat day. I think it's going to go back and forth. Here you can see the hit or miss nature of the frost. These nasturtiums, you can see some of them were hit by frost. And then some of them are still growing strong. So we are now on the middle of the eastern side of my garden, looking towards the northeast. And the bed that I'm going to do, sorry about my shadow, but the sun is behind me, is this narrow bed in here that were my peppers and marigolds and basil. And as you can see, these are pretty much done. I have been leaving the basil up for the pollinators that have been coming out. And a day like today, it's still, I haven't seen pollinators today, but I think we're finally getting a stretch of cold weather, colder weather. Now I still have, you can see that the peppers are in different kinds of positions. I still have very small ones on this plant, and I'm going to go ahead and pick them. I had some last night and they were great. So I'm just going to pick the remaining peppers that are on here. You can see that this plant is pretty much done. So this was a banana pepper, I believe. Maybe it has to do with the different types of peppers and how hardy they are. I really don't know. But the first thing we're going to have to do is just cut down all of these plants. Well, the first thing we're going to do is pick the peppers, pick a pepper, and then we're just going to cut everything off at the base, and then we're going to come in and just work these beds a little bit. Just because you're an itty bitty pepper doesn't mean you can't be eaten. You make a nice little bit in a salad. Well, this one's got a bunch on it. Well, pepper plants, you have been quite amazing and astonishing and astounding. So check this out. These are all the peppers that I picked on this final last, and I promise the very last picking of peppers, because these plants are all coming out now. So now what I'm just going to do is take my clippers, cut everything off, and we'll end up taking a lot of that stuff up to the compost. After I put in my greens, and I've got some hay, some straw here. I'm just going to put that over. We're going to have rain in a couple days, I think. So then, if it doesn't rain, I'll give it some moisture. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope your garden is, maybe it's still growing well. Maybe your fall garden's growing well. Maybe you're just thinking about starting a garden. So if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, do subscribe and help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.